Okay. So, yesterday, what I ended up doing is I looked at a whole bunch of different streams and I tried to figure out what exactly are these people doing and what are the things that I like and dislike about what these people are doing. And we looked at a few. Just like big, well-known in sort of the sphere that I kind of want to operate in. And a bunch of streamers that that were like, you know, low view count, high view count, medium view count, all that kind of stuff. We kind of realized a couple of things. Like for their Twitch cards, that some of the big streamers have not updated their Twitch cards in like half a decade at least. Okay, so we need to codify what exactly we want from streaming and what exactly we want to do for streaming. Okay, so I think the number one thing we actually need to nail down is schedule. But beyond a schedule, we also need to kind of figure out is what exactly we're doing in that schedule and what content is being produced on that schedule. Okay. So let's go with day, time, and content. We'll do that. YouTube. But it said YouTube was good. Yeah, now YouTube's back. Okay, so YouTube is just a bit buggy there. Okay. So we'll put this down in the middle. And this is going to be day, time, and content. Three. Okay. Then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there we go. Okay. So I guess my schedule at the moment is it not showing the lines there? Yeah, it wasn't. Okay. On stream apparently. Okay. So currently what I'm basically doing is 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I'm basically doing that every day, except for Saturday. I'm trying to hop up at 8 p.m. and I start like 7 p.m. Okay. I think Saturday I need to just go no stream. At least with the way that my weeks are sort of are. And just other things that I do on Saturday, I think, interfere too much. And it would be too much of a hassle to kind of work around everything to stream. Okay. So I have that. Do I want to be every day? And do I want to extend this either way? I guess extending this forwards can't really work for me because of my son. And I help with putting him to bed. And that's just a good thing. So I don't want to give that up. Which means I'd have to extend this. But then my days start at 5 a.m. So that means I start really cracking into sleep at that point. I guess Friday actually be like a longer stream day. Right? Because it's Friday. It's a Friday night. And it's going to go into Saturday, and I'm not really going to continue on Saturday. Hi. Yeah, I know. I just heard you in the background. Alright, so we can stay out Friday. We can have a bit of a longer day Friday. I kind of think Sunday should be kicked out too, actually. Just because of preparing for the work week. I think that's healthy. So that means Monday to Friday, which is 5 stream days. That's good. I think this is good for now, where it's just an hour each of those nights at this time slot. Friday is then a 2-hour time slot. And I'll do something a little bit more. And then Yeah. And this can always be the plan. These can always be extended. Okay, now I'm gonna leave content for blank because that's actually another discussion on what I'm seeing from other streamers. Is that what I kind of need to do is figure out content. I need to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing. And the easy answers are things that I am already doing or already want to do. So League of Legends, old school RuneScape, and then we'll call this rotation, and then I'll put this in brackets, avowed. Right? So I basically have 2 slots that I want to always be doing because I just want to be playing these games. And then I have 1 slot that I rotate in a game that I am obsessing over. But we have problems, okay? So when we look at League of Legends, League of Legends is oversaturated. There's just so many people there. So in terms of like, as a game to stream, unless I am master, which I am not, I'm not going to garner very much. However, there's a caveat here, even though it's oversaturated. This could this could easily be like, it could easily be turned into a content series, okay? So I'm bronze 3, and we could just turn it into this climb the ladder goal. People, at least me, all right, it's content I enjoy. I like seeing people progress. I like seeing people get to where they want to, climb the ladder just a little bit each and every time. And I like watching those videos like that, which is probably why I like the game RuneScape. So we look at RuneScape. RuneScape is, in my view, not undersaturated, but niche, right? When I was looking at the old school RuneScape page, at least yesterday, I'm not really seeing more than like 700 at a time. That's because it's a niche space. I think it's actually more popular in terms of the content creation side rather than the streaming side. Because with old school RuneScape, what people want to watch, they want to watch the drop. They don't want to watch the 1,000 hours it takes before you get the fish sack cape, right? Moloch Island. So it's not one. It's one but not the other. So it's neat. So I don't think there's many people actually watching. But again, we have the opportunity to again, like, just throw it into a content series. And it would be good for me. It would progress my account. But it would also be good in terms of content. Because what we can do is we can sort of create a serialized version of just doing these very, very large grinds. And so you have a long form version of, like, chilling out with people playing RuneScape, everyone doing the same grind, to what could be posted on YouTube, where it's the highlights, the Mr. No Sleep kind of format, right? Okay, so I think even though these two games have these problems, I think we can overcome it if we kind of try and, like, frame out the game itself. And when we frame out the game itself, people understand what is actually on the screen for content, and then can better locate that, yes, this is content I want to watch, and then watch. Okay. So we have that. Now, the rotation. Rotation is good because, this is flexible. And it allows me to not only be flexible, but to, like, let's say, allows me to react. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows. All right, a lot of controversy around that game. It's going to come out soon. If I play that game, then there you go. I have a question. Someone want to raid you, but their account is kind of new to allow recording to the default setting. I was wondering if you could change it. Someone want to raid you, but their account is kind of new to allow according to the default setting. So wait, that sounds like a you problem. Wait a minute. Wait. How's this a me problem? How does rating work? Okay, this is another thing that we actually need to figure out when we're in this document. I don't know what the settings are. I don't know how to change it. it's nice that someone wants to raid me and someone wants to send people my way. But that might be something I look at off stream / later. So, sorry. Okay, so yes, it's flexible. It allows me to react. Cool. Problem is, I don't really have a format. Right, like, what is that kind of content? That kind of content is a Let's Play series. Well, Let's Plays died. They died in, like, what, 2014? I mean, they're still around. People like watching just the flat gameplay footage that someone goes through. And we look at, like, Asmongold. And we look at Aatrox. Thanks for the follow. We look at Aatrox. We look at Asmongold. We look at those kind of content creators that do some form of variety. The new game, the rotation game, is just a way for them to hang out with their chat and explore something that's new. So in reality, this kind of rotation thing is kind of useless to me at the moment in terms of, like, content. But I still think it's good because it allows me to still have fun and just play, I guess. I really enjoy this game and would love to connect and support you. The game Microsoft Word. Interesting. I too enjoy playing Microsoft Word. That's I don't know. That's just really funny. Okay, cool. All right, so the real question is, we need to figure out what kind of format of what we're gonna go and do there. So let's have a look at League, and let's just throw in the idea of, like, bronze to plat. Okay, and that could be this can be, like, the theme of when I play that content, like a bronze to plat series. Okay, same with old school RuneScape, which, like, it could be completion grind. And both of these are good, because if I actually want to sort of go into the side of video editing and video creation, I will be able to take string content from here and take string content from here and then organize it in a way that becomes video. So that kind of works. This is a problem at the moment then. Okay, well, let's have a look just with this then, I guess. So if we alternate it, we're playing League of Legends 3 days a week. And then we're doing RuneScape like 2 days a week. Then. we could we could definitely call it something saucy. We could call it grinders. I don't necessarily think I should. But the thought came to mind. Completion grind sounds silly. Bronze to plat just sounds normal. Sounds like something I would do anyway. So bronze to plat, and I have, what can I call this? Okay, when you complete a log, it's called green logging. So, the green log series. How about grind log? Okay, grind log. We'll call it like grind log. Okay. Give me a brown. What's brown? There we go. But not that kind of brown. Just how do I get the opacity of it? Something more non-intrusive. I guess that. Okay. And I feel like League of Legends is green. Okay, cool. All right, so we have somewhat of a stream schedule then. Okay, we have the grind log series, and we have the bronze plat series. Okay, so this is in terms of the content. Is there room for this? Because otherwise, I'm either basically I'm playing that on the weekends. Playing, just whatever I want on the weekend. Or B, well, that could be the Friday slot, right? Friday Night Lights. What can we call that? Okay, like what is the purpose of this content? The purpose of this content is just like a relaxed wind down on a Friday night. Where I'm not specifically grinding towards specific things. Friday fun night. TGIF Fridays. TGIF. All right. Okay. I think we'll just go name to be decided. Okay, name to be decided. so I can help myself. All right, this is a rotation thing. This is the rotation games for content. Okay, so cool. We kind of figured out a schedule that we kind of like, and that works. Weekends are now free for me, and I can do other stuff in the background for this. And this gives a bit of continuity, a bit of framing of content. So I'm able to actually, it's not just, I am random person 1000. It's, I am a person who is doing this. I am a person who is doing this. Okay. I have that at least. Now, if I look at features, like actual stream features, one thing that I really want is I want to steal Atriox's chat. I guess a chat pop-up. Chat highlighter. That's the word we were using yesterday. I want his chat highlighter. So I want to steal that as a feature. Because I like that. That's just brilliant. It's just a brilliant thing. So we're gonna steal his chat highlighter. We'll figure out how to do that. We'll probably figure out how to do that in the off days, right? Features. I do think, even though yesterday we concluded that Twitch channel cards and Twitch banners mean nothing, I think we at least do need Twitch channel cards. We do need Twitch channel cards, and we do need a banner, but not for Twitch. We need it for YouTube. And for both, we need some kind of mascot icon. Okay, we, at the very minimum, we need these three. In terms of the channel cards, we don't have to do something so complex like the burnt peanut, where, you know, I feel like I could still see his channel cards. The banners, I think, just that just helps with the framing of what that channel is, and just gives that sort of visual feedback the second you click onto a channel. Okay, what kind of channel is this? The mascot icon is just to help identify in like a sea of people. So you actually do need these things. It's like, you know, when, like, for example, an Atriox video scrolls past my YouTube feed, I know whether or not I want to watch it or not watch it, actually based on what icon is being used on any of those the channels they use to upload his content. Like I know the icon for Big A, and I know the icon for Biggest A, and I know what the difference is, and I know I don't want to watch Biggest A, I want to watch Big A. So I do think it's important, but again, not for the Twitch side, for the YouTube side. And I think I have decided, I think it's important to have both. I think Twitch and YouTube need to happen simultaneously. I think it's important. Okay. Alright, we also need a... Okay, we have figured out audio ducking, and, like, at least from what I hear, when I listen back to these streams during the day, I don't get my ears assaulted like I'm reading online on Reddit of people talking about audio ducking. I'm just not. You know, maybe I just have a taste for it. But I quite like it. Because it makes me a lot more prominent, and it makes whatever's in the background less prominent, and you can hear me better. And I don't think it's as aggressive. I somehow just lucked into some good... there's some small tweaks. I feel like it should happen slower and come back in slower too. But that's something that just can be tweaked over time. What I do need, though, is I do need like particular music playlists. Okay. I like listening to the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack. It's good. I can use the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack. I'm pretty sure I don't run into any issues using that soundtrack. However, not everyone appreciates the anime-ish way that the music is. Okay, so I need that. Stepping away from stream features. I think we'll call this, it's in the same vein, but we'll call it scene features. I think it would be helpful if I had an intro countdown. I mean, I spend like 5 minutes setting things up anyway while sitting at the computer. Wouldn't it be nice if I set things up at the computer while I had a string countdown going? It's not useful at the moment, right? Because no one's watching me. But I think one day it'll be useful, and it'll just be a nice. Like, I think chat enjoys talking to each other before a stream happens. I think they enjoy that. It gives me sort of an in to do an intro of some kind. So I don't think I actually need an actual intro, but I think I need an intro countdown. Considering that the streams are going to be really, really short, and I'm never really going to step away. I'm never going to be like, all right, guys, I need to go to the bathroom because I've been streaming for 6 hours. So I'm never going to need a take a break screen. Is this the fancy version of the Ramu theme? It's weird. I don't want that either. What's this? No. What's this? Oh no, I don't care about the Valhalla music. Scream is a bit too much. Alright, how about the balance? I do kind of like the balance. It's just something to listen to. Okay. So, we want some kind of intro countdown. What else do we want for the scene? I think we need a camera, like, border. We need a camera border. And I have set up a scene where I'm both playing RuneScape and watching a video at the same time, which is something I want to do. So I think not really. Do I really need like a nice little border thing that's on the screen for the video, and then like, oh, this is my RuneScape video, like up in the corner? Like, not really. When you think about it, I mean, this is fine. Maybe in the future I would need it, but I think I would like a camera border, because I think it would just help organize me. I don't think I need a chat border either. So I really just need like an intro countdown of some kind. I need a camera border of some kind. Now that it just crossed my mind again in terms of content. I mean maybe I shouldn't like even consider it. Maybe it's just something for the future. Maybe this is like a future idea. Because what I would like to do is I would like to do something regarding the news. I would like to do something regarding the news. But the problem is, if I were to set up like a full-on PowerPoint slideshow and talk about things as my segment, one, it would be one of these segments. And looking at this, I kind of like this alternating series, and then like just a chillax series. So I would be killing one of these, or it could be added onto the Friday stream. But the main downfall of this is I'm actually going to need to like prepare content. Right? And that takes time. And I don't know if anyone is aware of this, but high school teachers don't have much time. High school teachers of babies have less time. Okay. So I think this has to be relegated to the future. And it's not something that can happen right now. Because the value I would get from this, I mean, personally, I would be entertained. But the value I would get from this just wouldn't be worth it. But again, this is where everything is kind of like an like a gamble, because this would make me unique in a sense. Right? I mean, there's plenty of politics news channels, but I think there's some things I could do in there that would make it more unique, right? Everyone has that sort of like niche vein that they operate in. Because people like certain analysis and certain kinds of analysis. Anyone who just kind of wants a brief overview of things and like a pragmatic kind of approach, you just watch Aspen Gold's recent videos as he watches Fox News, right? If you want sort of if you want sort of like relevant but informative historical basis, like connecting the past with the present, in order to predict the future, then you look at Atriok's Marketing Mondays. At least from how he like talks about his Marketing Mondays, like it seems like it doesn't look like a lot of effort, but there is a lot of effort that's actually going in there. Of course there would be. It's his full-time job. Like, am I willing to kind of commit myself to the effort it would take to actually make it decent and worth watching? I think the answer is no. So I think we keep it as the rotation game. All right, cool. So I don't think we need scene transitions at all. We just kind of need a screen that's like, starting soon, and like a spot for chat. And then we need a camera border. Just me. I just like camera boards. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think we have a good idea of what we need. And we have a good idea of what kind of schedule we would like to run. I think that's good for now. Can I think of anything else that I kind of want? Oh. Yeah, let's make another thing. And let's just label this backend / community. Now, me personally, I am a frog. I just sit off to the side and I don't really engage. If I ever do watch a Twitch live stream, I don't chat. I just sort of sit there in silence, watching the stream. I don't comment on YouTube videos. So community engagement is not something that I personally engage in. And therefore, I don't think I have a good metric when creating a community. I do, however, think at the very least I should have a hub of some kind, right? So I think I do actually need to look into investing into like Discord creation. Right. I think I need to actually look at making a Discord for Chaptel, having it be promoted, and have things go onto it. This is going to come with it though, with like a bit of like a time cost in terms of not just in terms of making it and like structuring out the server, but in terms of actually managing the server. Like, you know, imagine I get 100 members also. I'm suddenly going to have to probably look over who is messaging what on the server. And you know what? Even if I had like, you know, 1 million views, whatever, I truly don't think I would be bothered. I just wouldn't care. I wonder, maybe it's something to this. Maybe this is more of like a something to consider / investigate. Because I honestly don't know what the relationship between server owners and mods are. Like, I know mods help with regulating the community, but why would they do that? I can't think of a reason myself as to why I would want to be like, yes, Atrioc, make me one of your Discord mods, and I'll police the thread. That just seems like an odd thing for me to do if I were to do it. So I think that's not good. I would need to consider and actually investigate it to figure it out if it is good or not. Alright. One thing I think I should do is actually make a specific Chaptel like Gmail account, right? Because I don't want like the possibility of like the personal accounts getting leaked somewhere, or personal information from those personal accounts being leaked somewhere, and then that turning into an issue. And the best way to avoid that would be just create a Chaptel account to organize things through. But considering I'm not going to be doing any of these investigation type streams currently, maybe in the future, but definitely not currently with this schedule, I think it's fine, right? Because I already have my leak account, and it's not like anyone's going to see me log into these things or like type in passwords. It's not like I'm going to go to Google and someone's going to see like a part of my search history or something. Like, so I kind of think this is also another consider thing, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what I should do? I should definitely have notifications pinging off every time something is happening and I'm doing something. Okay. Anything else in the back end / community aspect? I feel like I'm not going to really explore very much of this until I actually gain a community. Right? Because how I want to run things, it's hard to picture. Okay. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I think that's the right idea. To relegate this to the future. This will be something that happens later. I think what needs to happen right now is this. Like, these are nice sort of intro. These are nice ways for me to frame myself for now. In the early parts of this. And these are things that I need to investigate / source / you know, all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it then. I think I have a more solid idea of how I'm going to take things going forward. It's Wednesday right now, which means tomorrow's Thursday. So I can either start this right now, or I could even take an extended break to try and organize some of the things that I have here. You know what? It's probably in my interest to take an extended break. I guess if I'm playing, like, I'll just continue as I am now. If I'm playing, I'm playing. If I'm doing something, I'm doing something. And then I'll stream. But otherwise, I'll just work on these things. I don't know if I'll be able to get that immediately. But I think the other stuff I can get at least within the next 2 weeks. Alright. This would require me sort of piecing together what exactly I want as my identity. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to actually do a rebranding. People rebrand all the time. Okay. Alright, well, this was productive.